Family of a man killed in a hit and run in downtown Portland last month speaking out tonight. Portland police say a car struck and killed Brandon Coleman, but more than 3 weeks later, the person behind the wheel has yet to be found.
Now, one of several similar tragedies in the city. Police data showing the number of people killed by cars in Portland this year nearly matches the number of gun-related deaths. Joelle Jones live now with a message from Brandon Coleman's father tonight. Joelle?
Well, Ron Coleman says his feelings of sadness and anger have now turned to questions and calls for accountability. And with the driver still at large, he's asking for any tips that might bring his son's killer to justice.
That could be you. That could be someone in your family. Do not dismiss these people and do not run them over like, a piece of trash or something.
A father still searching for answers in justice after his son, 34-year-old Brandon Coleman, was killed in an early morning hit and run October 21st at the Southwest Nato Parkway ramp to the Morrison Bridge.
I wish I could have seen him.
Ron Coleman says he's still trying to piece together how someone could leave his son for dead without taking accountability, telling us he hopes by sharing Brandon's story, someone will come forward.
Was he experiencing houselessness at this time?
Yes, and by choice as well.
Described as a wordsmith and jokester with a passion for family and music, his father says Brandon battled with mental health and was living on the streets when he was struck and killed, but tells us that never stopped his son from giving to those less fortunate.
Took him out to lunch. He left the restaurant with some of his food, and he proceeded to give it to a guy sitting out there on the street. Give the food to him. That's who he was.
Coleman's death comes as the city of Portland continues to see high numbers of traffic-related deaths, with nearly 60 reported this year so far. As a recent Multnomah County report found, the highest increase among deadly crashes involved pedestrians, citing deaths were more likely to occur among people experiencing houselessness. Stating of the 170 traffic-related deaths reported from 2020 to 2021, 84% tested positive for at least one substance, and 24% were homeless. And while those living on the streets represent nearly a quarter of those killed in all traffic accidents, they make up 42% of the pedestrian-related deaths.
Those people have families. They have people that love them, They're somebody's son.
Your son?
My son. And for all the others that this has happened to, my heart goes out to them as well.
Now, both Coleman and Portland police are urging anyone with information about this deadly hit and run to contact detectives. And of course, we have listed those details for you at KOIN.com. Coleman also tells us he hopes to start a foundation for mental health and homelessness in honor of his son, Brandon. Reporting live in downtown Portland tonight, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.